Okay, let's say that we have something like this. Some number x plus 5 equals 8. Well, just by looking at this, we can pretty much know what this answer has to be, or I mean, what this is taking the place of. We should anyway, be able to look at that and say, well, what do you have to add to 5 to equal 8? Well, that'd have to be a 3. 3 is actually called the solution to this equation. A solution is really nothing more than an answer. So if you are solving an equation, which we're going to learn how to do later on, when you solve an equation, you're actually finding out what that variable really is. Now, we're not going to solve equations just yet, but we're going to practice in making sure that we understand what it means to be a solution. To be a solution, it has to work in the equation. Let me show you what we're talking about here. This says decide whether the number is a solution of the equation. So we want to know, is 17 a solution of this equation? If it is a solution, we should be able to replace that letter with that 17, and it should make sense mathematically. So if I replace that, that becomes 3 times 17 minus 14 equals 9. So let's see if that's true. Let's look at order of operations. Do our parentheses first. So this would be 3 times 17 minus 14 would be 3 equals 9. And now 3 times 3 is 9. So that is a true statement. 9 equals 9. If this had been any other number, it wouldn't have worked out properly. So yes, 17 is a solution of that equation. It has an equal, so it's an equation. All right, what about this one? This says determine whether 7 is a solution of the equation 7x plus 7 equals 56. So if it is a solution, we should be able to replace the variable with that number, and it should make sense. So here we should have 7 times, instead of x, we're going to replace that with a 7, plus 7 equals 56. So let's see, 7 times 7, that comes before addition, would be 49 plus 7 equals 56. And now 49 plus 7 would be 56. So that is actually a true statement. So yes, 7 is a solution there. Now, just to show you that, what I'm talking about, what if I asked another problem? What if I said, is 3 a solution? Well, in that case, instead of replacing the x with 7, we'd replace it with 3. So that would be 7 times, instead of x, we're going to replace it with 3, plus 7 equals 56. So here we would have 7 times 3 would be 21, plus 7 equals 56. 21 plus 7 would be 28, and that is not a true statement, is it? So 3 didn't work. It didn't create a true mathematical statement. So it is not a solution.